Namaskaram Telangana. The fairly new state of Telangana is not new to producing world-class talents. And this time too, we are sure to see some of it in the Fit India quiz. Its freedom struggle was spearheaded by leaders like Noor-ul-Umara and Rao Rambha Nimbalkar, Swami Ramanand Tirtha, Makhdoom Mohyuddin and P.V. Narasimha Rao. It has blessed India with badminton players like P.V. Sindhu, Parupalli Kashyap, Shrikant Kidambi, Jwala Gutta, Pullela Gopichand and Saina Nehwal. It has also given India tennis star Sania Mirza. Saying so, we welcome you to the Fit India Quiz Telangana edition presented by Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports and Ministry of Education with Fit India mission in celebration of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is an initiative of the Government of India to celebrate and commemorate 75 years of progressive India and the glorious history of its people, culture and achievements. Fit India Quiz is the biggest Indian quiz on sports and fitness like none other. The Fit India Quiz provides an opportunity to students and schools to win cash prizes of Rs 3.25 crores and be the champion at state and national level. In the preliminary round, 36,299 students from 13,502 schools participated in the mobile-based test conducted by National Testing Agency. Participation was from more than 626 districts across India. After the preliminary rounds, 360 schools will be participating in the state web rounds where they will be competing with the selected schools from their respective state or union territory to become state or union territory champion and represent their state or union territory in the national finals. Without any more delay, let's go to our virtual auditorium to meet our quiz master for today.
Namaskaram Telangana, welcome to the grand finale of Fit India Quiz Telangana edition. I'm your quiz master Meghavi Manjunath. We have seen an absolutely enthralling round of grand finals. Without any more delay, let's go meet our grand finalists for today. All teams have been very impressive, I must say, and one team is going to go through the national finals. The grand finals meant to be grand, right? There are prizes in place for the top 3 scorers of this round. The second runner-up will win a cash prize of 55,000 rupees and the first runner-up will win a cash prize of 1,10,000 rupees. And the winner of this round will win a cash prize of 2,75,000 rupees. Participants, please remember that the top scorer of this round will also represent not just their school but also the state at the national finals. Teams, are you all feeling confident? Let's get started. Let's go through a short introduction of our finalists. We'll start with team number 1, Jubilee Hills Public School from Hyderabad. Give me your names.
I'm Vinayak Bhardwaj of grade 9.
And I am Moha Dugar of grade 9.
How do you feel representing your school at the state level?
Ma'am, it is very grand for us. It's very good.
Are you excited?
We're very honored, and we're very excited.
Very excited.
Alright, since this is a fitness and sports quiz, I have to ask, are you into sports?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
What games do you play?
I play football.
And I play cricket and table tennis.
Good to know. We'll quickly move on to the second team in the lineup. We have with us Teja Vidyalaya, Kodad, Venugopal and Prashant Reddy. Please introduce yourself. What grade are you studying in? What sport are you interested in?
Hi ma'am, myself Venugopal Cheburi and I'm in class 10.
Hi ma'am, I am Prashant Reddy of class 10.
Are you both interested in sports? Do you play?
Yes ma'am. Yes ma'am.
Alright, what sport do you play?
Football.
Football.
Both of you are footballers. Wonderful, great to know. So do you think you have what it takes to make it to the national finals today?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see if that confidence pays off in today's quiz. We'll quickly move on to the next team in the lineup. As team number 3, we have with us today Kendriya Vidyalaya, Dundigal, Ayush and Avikal. Please quickly give me your short introduction.
Hello ma'am, my name is Ayush Kumar Nayak and I am in grade 11.
Hello ma'am. My name is Avikal Tomar. I am also in grade 11.
You're both in grade 11. I have to ask Ayush and Avikal, since this is a quiz purely related to the world of sports and fitness, who is that one person in Indian sports who inspire you the most?
Virat Kohli.
That was a unanimous choice. You didn't mince your words. Very clear with your choice. It is Virat Kohli. All the very best to today's quiz. We are going to move on to the final team in the lineup. This is Oak Ridge International School, Hyderabad. Ritika and Varun Kumar, please give me your quick introduction.
I'm Varun from grade 10.
Hi ma'am, I'm Ritika from grade 10.
Are you both into sports? Do you play any
Yes
games?
ma'am.
Yes,
Yes
ma'am.
ma'am.
Which disciplines?
Ma'am, I play cricket.
Ma'am and I play tennis.
Oh, wonderful. Have you represented your school at a higher level?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I did.
Which level have you played at?
Ma'am, I represented in HCA tournaments.
Wonderful. All right, those were our 4 finalists for the day. They look all pumped up and ready to take on the challenge. Without further ado, we are going to get started with the next part of the event. Dear students, we have a very special guest with us who wants to wish you the very best for this round. Let's have a look.
Hi, I am Sai Pranit from Telangana state. I am proud to know that 95 schools from Telangana has participated in Fit India quiz state round, and the best 4 schools, Jubilee Hills Public School, Tejak Vidyalaya, Kendra Vidyalaya and Oak Ridge International School are going to compete in the state finals. We all are so proud of you and we wish you a good luck from me and from entire state. All the best.
Thank you very much for that wonderful message to our students, and what a great way to start this state grand finale. Now it's time to invite our expert on the panel. We have with us today Mr. Kaushik Roy. He is our captain fit. Welcome to the program, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much for welcoming me, and a warm welcome to all the students here today. I'll be your captain fit. In case you feel any assistance, I'm there to help you out. Just get in touch with me, and wish all the best to all the teams. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
You're
I
welcome.
can't wait to get started with today's quiz. I can see you're all happy and excited to start the event. We'll get started. Before we move on to the first round, I would like to tell all the participants that besides Captain Fit, you have 2 more helplines in today's quiz. One being head or tail, which will make 2 incorrect options disappear. And the other lifeline is toss the question, which you can use to completely change your question. Remember, you can use these lifelines during 2 specific rounds of this quiz. Let's kick off the grand finale. Let's start with round number 1. This is something we call Fitness Kiddos. Let's have a look at the rules.
Fitness Kiddos. Questions on yoga, fitness and nutrition. Clockwise round. Each team will get 15 seconds to answer a question after the quiz master has read it out. Direct questions to each team. No passing. Correct answer will fetch 10 points. No negative marking. Lifelines are available. If lifeline is used, correct answer will fetch 5 points. The quiz master's decision is final.
Teams, I hope you have understood the rules of this particular round. Without further ado, let's get started with the very first question. Since this is a clockwise round, we are going to start with Jubilee Hills. Team number 1 with you. This is your direct question. Question number 1 on your screen now. What is the name of the diamond-shaped muscle in the back that is worked when rowing? Biceps, abdominal, trapezius, hamstring. And your time starts now.
Ma'am, the answer is option C, trapezius.
You're not going to waste any time on that. You're going to go with option C, trapezius, and in a flash, 4 seconds still left on the clock. I'm going to lock that answer. Let's have a look at the correct answer. That confidence did pay off. That is the correct answer. This is indeed a diamond-shaped muscle in your back that we call trapezius is the correct answer. Beautiful start to today's quiz. Well-deserved 10 points. What a great beginning. We'll quickly move on to the next team. Teja Vidyalaya, your direct question coming up on your screen now. Which of these is a direct source of vitamin D? A. Meat, B. Carrot, C. Sunlight, D. Lemon. And your time starts now.
Ma'am, it's option C, sunlight.
Option C, sunlight. Let's not waste any more time there. It's very obvious for you. But let's see if that's the correct answer as well. Here is the correct answer. Yes, it is indeed C, sunlight. It is a direct source of vitamin D. Beautifully answered by that team. Plus 10 to you. Brings us to the third direct question. This is open to Kendriya Vidyalaya. Here is the question on your screen now. Dhanurasana, also known as the bow pose, is a blank exercise. Option A, back bending. Option B, forward bending. Option C, kneeling. D, sit up. Your time starts now.
I will like to go with option A, back bending.
You're going to go with option A, back bending. There is a visual hint. You're going to use that and you're going to pick option A. But let's see if that's the correct answer. That is the correct answer. This is indeed a back bending exercise. Plus 10 to team Kendriya Vidyalaya, team 3. We are going to go to the final question of this round. This is open to Oak Ridge International on your screen coming up now. Fourth question. Identify this variation of the plank exercise. Option A, half plank. Option B, side plank. Option C, reverse plank. Option D, extended plank. Your time starts now.
It's option B, side plank.
Oh, you also think this is very obvious. You're going to go with option B, and on the first second you pick that. Let's see if that's the correct answer. Yes, the visual says it all. This is indeed side plank. This is the correct answer. Plus 10. What a great start to today's quiz. All the teams have opened their account. Let's take a short break and then take a look at the scores.
फिटनेस एंड स्पोर्ट्स क्विज फिट इंडिया क्विज में माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के विजन फिट इंडिया मूवमेंट के द्वारा की गई इस पहल से जुड़ने का सभी देशवासियों से आह्वान करता हूं। फिट इंडिया क्विज में देश के कोने कोने से भाग लेने वाले सभी विद्यार्थियों का अभिनंदन करता हूं और आशा करता हूं कि आप सभी जी जान लगाकर एवं दिमाग से फिट इंडिया क्विज में भाग लेंगे और अपने विद्यालय, परिजनों एवं राज्य का नाम रोशन करेंगे। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
We are back after the break to the grand final of Fit India Quiz Telangana edition presented by Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Ministry of Education with Fit India Mission in celebration of Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav. Fit India Quiz is the biggest Indian quiz on sports and fitness. Now, let's have a look at the scores at the end of the first round. Teams, here are your scores. Team 1, you're at 10 points. Team 2, you're at 10 points. Team 3, you're also at 10 points. And the last team, Team 4, you're also at 10 points. This is a very pretty scoreboard and a rare phenomenon. We'll get started with the next leg of the event. We'll move on to round 2. This is something we call Champions of Champions. Let's have a look at the rules.
Champion of Champions. Questions on sports and sports personalities. Buzz around. Correct answer will fetch 10 points. The question will not pass. Wrong answer will fetch -5 points. No additional lifelines for this round. The quiz master's decision is final.
Teams, we told you this is a buzzer round, which means you need to be on high alert, hands on the buzzer, but be extremely careful with the buzzer device. No accidental buzzers. Without further delay, we'll get started with the very first question in round number 2 on your screen now. Who's pictured alongside Tiger Woods here? In 2021, he became the oldest winner of a golf major, aged 50. Please remember, you have to buzz within 5 seconds of me reading out the question. I do not see any attempts by any of the teams. How unfortunate. We're going to go ahead and reveal the answer. Here is the correct answer. The correct answer to this question is Phil Mickelson. He was 50 when he won this golf major, so making him the oldest man to do this feat. Alright, we'll move on to the second question on the buzzer. Hands on the buzzer. Here is question number 2. Identify these Arjuna Award winning chess players who are married to each other. Teams, please remember 5 seconds is all you get to register your attempt. I do not see any attempts on the buzzer, which means we are going to go ahead and reveal the answer. Here is the correct answer. They are Praveen and Bhagyashree Tipse. These are the players that we were talking about, unfortunately missed out by all the teams here. Brings us to the third question on the buzzer. Hands on the buzzer. Here is the question. Identify this left winger who plies his trade for ATK Mohan Bagan in the ISL. Among Indians, he has scored the most number of goals this season. Team number 3 has went for it in a flash. What is your attempt?
Ma'am, Leston Kolasco.
You're going to go with Leston Kolasco. E is the correct answer. Let's have a look at the answer. Yes, that's the right answer, which means you've scored a very confident 10 points on that question. This brings us to the final question in this round. Hands on the buzzer. Here is the question. This player was honored at the Olympic Museum exhibition, The Olympic Journey, the Story of the Games, held at the Royal Opera House during the 2012 London Olympics. Name this legendary Indian hockey player. We already have an attempt on the buzzer by team number 2. Go for it.
Ma'am, it's Balbir Singh.
Balbir Singh. You recognize this player from this image. Let's see if that's also the correct answer. Here is the correct answer. Yes, you are right. That is indeed the right answer, which means you scored 10 points on this. This is Balbir Singh Senior, legendary hockey player from India who was honored on this occasion. That means we have concluded the second round. Let's take a short break and then take a look at the scores.
फिट रहना उतना मुश्किल काम नहीं है जितना कुछ लोगों को लगता है। फिटनेस की डोज आधा घंटा रोज। इस मंत्र में सभी का स्वास्थ्य, सभी का सुख छिपा हुआ है।
अक्कड़ बक्कड़ बम्बे बो, दो आधा घंटा फिटनेस को। ताज़ा खबर को ताज़ी हवा में पढ़ लो। अरे पार्क नहीं तो छत पर थोड़ी वॉक ही कर लो। सब्जी हो या तरकारी हाथों में भर लो। अरे 2 मंजिल का जीना है, ढीली ही चलो। अक्कड़ बक्कड़ बम्बे बो, हो, दो आधा घंटा फिटनेस को। बस आधा घंटा फिटनेस को।
फिटनेस की डोज आधा घंटा रोज।
We are back after the break to the grand final of Fit India Quiz Telangana edition, presented by Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Ministry of Education with Fit India Mission in celebration of Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav. And our Honorable Prime Minister couldn't have said it in a better way as how important fitness is in our lives. Fitness kiddos, आधा घंटा रोज. So let's have a quick look at the scores at the end of the second round. Teams, your scores are: Team 1, you're at 10 points. Team 2, you're at 20 points. Team 3, you're also at 20 points. Team 4, you're at 10 points. Alright children, we'll move on to the next leg of the event, to round number 3, something we call Magic of Sports. Let's hear the rules.
Magic of Sports. Mixed bag audiovisual questions. Anti-clockwise round. Each team will get 15 seconds to answer a question after the video is shown and the quiz master has read it out. Direct questions to each team. No passing. correct answer will fetch 10 points. No negative marking. No additional lifelines for this round. The quiz master's decision is final.
Teams, you've heard the rules. This is an anti-clockwise round, which means Oak Ridge International, we're going to start this round with you. You'll get the first direct question. Please remember, we're going to play a video snippet for your reference and a question will follow. Here is your video. Question number 1 to Oak Ridge. And your question is, which legendary boxer is shown here lighting the Olympic flame at the 1996 Atlanta Games? Your time starts now. A legendary pugilist, a name we all must know. 7 seconds on the clock, be mindful of the timer. Not the kind of question you should pass. Unfortunately, you've run out of time. You need to answer within the 15-second time limit. That is the rule of the game, right? I'm pretty sure you sort of thought of an answer. If I may ask, what would have been your answer?
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali would have been your guess. Let's see if that's the correct answer. That is the correct answer. So speed also matters. It's one of the game strategies. So be a little faster. Move on to the second question. This is direct to Kendriya Vidyalaya, Dundigal. On your screen now, here is the video. And your question is, India won an Olympic medal in hockey after 41 years after a nail-biting bronze medal match at the Tokyo 2020 Games. Which country did they defeat to win the coveted medal? This is a game that kept us on edge of our seats. Your time starts now.
I would like to go with Germany.
You're gonna go with Germany. 10 seconds on the clock. You've already given me an answer. Let's have a look at the correct answer. Germany is indeed the correct answer, which means you've scored 10 points on this question. A very, very memorable moment in history of Indian hockey. They broke a dry spell of 41 years, so that was the correct answer to this question. We're going to move on to the next question, direct to Teja Vidyalaya. Coming up on your screen now, here is the video. Teja Vidyalaya, here is the question. In one of the greatest upsets in sports history, this country defeated the much fancied USA in the 2011 World Cup final. From this video clip of the winning penalty, identify the nation. Who managed to beat USA in this particular match? Your time starts now.
Ma'am, is it the France?
Is that a question to me?
France.
Are you confident about your answer? You're going to go ahead with France. Let's have a look at the answer. Is that the correct answer? No, that's not the correct answer. The correct answer to this question is Japan, which you didn't crack, which means you do not score on this question. Brings us to the final question of this round. Team number 1, Jubilee Hills, you will get the next direct question. Here is the video. Team number 1, here is the question. Identify this iconic cricket shot, which is named after its creator, Tilakaratne Dilshan. Your time starts now. Given a very quirky nickname after him, so what is it called? 5 seconds left on the timer. Go on.
Is it paddle scoop?
Alright, let's have a look at the answer. See, the question was very specific. We asked for a name that is given after its creator, that is Tilakaratne Dilshan. The moment we say something is named after someone, there has to be one element of the name in the actual nickname, right? So it is paddle scoop, but the answer we were looking for was Dil Scoop. So that was the answer we were looking for, which you did not crack, which means you do not get any points on this question. Very unfortunate mistake. Alright, brings us to the end of this round. Let's take a short break and then take a look at the scores. After the break to the grand final of Fit India Quiz Telangana edition, presented by Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Ministry of Education with Fit India Mission in celebration of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Fit India Quiz is the biggest Indian quiz on sports and fitness. Now at the end of the third round, let's see where the teams stand on the scoreboard. Teams, here are the scores. Team 1, you're at 10 points. Team 2, you're at 20 points. Team 3, you're currently leading the game with 30 points. Team 4, you're also at 10 points. Congratulations to all the teams. Without further ado, we'll move on to the next leg of the event. This is round number 4, something we call Khelega Bharat to Khilega Bharat. Let's have a look at the rules.
Khelega Bharat to Khilega Bharat. Questions on Khelo India, Fit India and traditional games. Clockwise round. Each team will get 15 seconds to answer a question after the quiz master has read it out. The question will not pass. Correct answer will fetch each team 10 points. No negative marking. Lifelines are available. If lifeline is used, correct answer will fetch 5 points. The quiz master's decision is final.
Teams, you've heard the rules. Make clever use of that lifeline at your disposal. We're going to start this round with Jubilee Hills. Here is the first question, direct to you. Kang Shanaba is an indigenous Manipuri game played with an oval object made of lac or lead with a spot of ivory in the middle. What is that object called? Your options are A. Kang, B. Ming, C. Shanaba, D. Money. Your time starts now. Team number 1, Jubilee Hills. 10 seconds on the clock.
We need a lifeline.
You're going to use a lifeline. Well played there. Which lifeline do you want to use?
Captain Fit.
You're going to ask our expert, Captain Fit, Kaushik sir. We're going to need you on screen.
Yes, what I suggest, you can go for option A, Kang.
Agree with the expert and go with his pick, or do you have a different answer in your mind?
We'll go with Captain Fit, option A, Kang.
We'll go with Captain Fit. So your answer is option A. Let's have a look at the correct answer. Yes, our Captain Fit was right. The correct answer to this question is A, Kang, which means you get 5 points on this since you used a lifeline. 5 points to team 1. We'll move ahead with the next question in this particular round. Teja Vidyalaya, here is your direct question. In which sport during the Khelo India Youth Games 2018 under the boys compound event did K. Venkatadri of Andhra Pradesh win gold scoring a perfect 10 with a single last shot? Your options are A. Shooting, B. Boxing, C. Archery, D. Table tennis. And your time starts now. Teja Vidyalaya, 10 seconds on the clock. All you need to do. Yes?
Captain Fit will go.
You're going to go with Captain Fit. Let's call our expert on the panel. Kaushik sir, we need your help one more time in today's quiz.
Yes.
Please help them out.
Well, team, I suggest you can try option C, archery.
Team 2, are you going to go with the expert or
Yes,
do you have a different answer?
No, we will go with option C, archery.
You're going to go with option C. Let's have a look at the correct answer. C, archery is the correct answer, which means you've scored 5 points on this question. We'll move on to the third question direct to Kendriya Vidyalaya, coming up on your screen now. Kenang Hound is a famous dash fight, which is one of the popular sports of Nicobarese tribals. And your options are A. Bull, B. Pig, C. Cock, D. Dog. And your time starts now.
And we will take the lifeline.
You're going to go use a lifeline. Which lifeline do you want to use?
I'm expert.
You're going to ask the expert.
Yes, ma'am.
Kaushik sir, we're going to need you one more time in this round.
Okay. You can try option B, pig.
Our expert thinks it is option B, pig. Team 3, do you agree or have a different answer?
Yes, ma'am. We will go with pig.
You will play it safe and agree with the expert, and your answer is B, pig. Let's have a look at the correct answer. Pig is the correct answer. This is a pig fight. It is very unusual, unheard of. This is the correct answer, which means you scored 5 points on this question. Brings us to the final question of this round. Direct to Oak Ridge, here is your question. The Manipuri game Mizo Inchai resembles which sport in many ways? Your options are A. Boxing, B. Kabaddi, C. Judo, D. Wrestling. Your time starts now. Oak Ridge, 10 seconds left.
Ma'am, we go with option C, judo.
You're going to confidently go ahead and pick your answer. That is C, judo. Let's have a look at the correct answer. Judo is unfortunately not the correct answer. You could have made use of that lifeline. This was the last round in which you could have used that. Still, you went ahead and picked an answer without using the lifeline and turned out to be wrong. Very, very unfortunate. So that brings us to the end of the fourth round. Let's take a short break before we look at the scores.
हेल्दी खाना 3 टाइप्स का होता है, गो, ग्रो एंड ग्लो। गो फूड्स हमें ताकत या स्ट्रेंथ देते हैं, ग्रो हमें बढ़ने या टॉल होने में मदद करते हैं, और ग्लो फूड्स हमें बीमारी से लड़ने की ताकत देते हैं।
हाँ, गो, ग्रो एंड ग्लो फूड।
बहुत अच्छे। तो स्वस्थ रहने के लिए दिन में हमें अपनी थाली में गो, ग्रो एंड ग्लो फूड्स चेक करने चाहिए।
तो कौन से फूड्स गो, कौन से ग्लो और कौन से ग्रो होते हैं?
गो फूड्स जैसे रोटी, चावल, ब्रेड और फैट्स हमें ताकत देते हैं। दाल, दूध, अंडे, मीट और मछली, इन्हें हम ग्रो फूड्स कहते हैं। फल और सब्जियां जिन्हें हम ग्लो फूड्स कहते हैं, इनसे हमारे शरीर को आवश्यक विटामिन्स और मिनरल्स मिलते हैं। मुझे विश्वास है अब तुम सबको पौष्टिक खाने के बारे में जानकारी हो गई है। एक और बात का ध्यान रखो, हम जब खाना खाएं तो उसका आधा हिस्सा फल और सब्जियां होनी चाहिए। याद रखना, अगर हम सही और पौष्टिक खाएंगे तो हम हमेशा स्वस्थ रहेंगे।
हम गो ग्लो और ग्लो करेंगे।
We are back after a short break to the grand finale of Fit India Quiz Telangana edition presented by Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Ministry of Education with Fit India Mission in celebration of Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav. Fit India Quiz is the biggest Indian quiz on sports and fitness. Children, now let's see the scores at the end of the 4th round. Your scores are like this. Team 1, you're at 15 points. Team 2, you're at 25 points. Team 3 still leading the game with 35 points. Team 4, you're at 10 points. Before we move on to the final leg of this event, I would like to tell the low scoring teams, do not worry. This doesn't mean anything because we still have a game changer to play. There is this final round, something we call freestyle. It's going to be a true game changer. Why? You will know in a bit. Here are the rules.
Freestyle. Sports mixed bag questions. 12 questions on the buzzer. Correct answer will fetch each team 10 points. -5 for wrong answer after buzzer. No additional lifeline for this round. Quiz Master's decision is final.
Teams, you heard it right. 12 questions, which means 120 points at stake. Anything can happen at the end of this round. So buck up, hands on the buzzer. If you have not scored very well on the scoreboard until this point, it's time to play a little bit aggressive. We're going to go ahead and start this round with question number 1, hands on the buzzer. Here is the question. Question 1. According to the WAF, a table for this sport consists of the following: elbow pads, touch pads, hand picks. What sport is this where the objective of the player is to pin the wrist of their opponent to the table? Team number 1 went for it in a flash. What is your answer?
Arm wrestling.
You're going to go with arm wrestling. It was quite evident from the hints, but is it the correct answer? Let's have a look. A lot of reference to elbow, hand, touch pads. This is indeed arm wrestling. Is the correct answer. 10 points to you. We'll go ahead with the next question in the buzzer round. Hands on the buzzer. Here is the question. Ukrainian high jumper Sergei Bubka broke the world record for men's high jump 35 times. Is this statement true or false? Team 1 went for it again. What is your answer?
Ma'am, it's true.
It is true. You agree with this statement that he broke the world record in high jump 35 times. Let's have a look at the answer. No, the statement is false. He broke the world record, yes, but not in high jump. You read the keyword, right? It was not high jump, but it was pole vault, which means you picked a -5 on this particular question. Brings us to the third question on the buzzer. Teams, are you all ready? Here is question number 3. Cuban Javier Sotomayor is the world record holder in which track and field event is your question. Please remember, you have to register your attempt within 5 seconds. I do not see any attempt from any of the teams. I do understand nobody wants to take risk at this point in the game. Let's have a look at the correct answer. Correct answer is high jump. You can see the posture there. That could have given you a visual hint. You could have went with that. We're going to go ahead and proceed in the game with question number 4. Hands on the buzzer. Here is the next question. Which Khel Ratna hockey star's biography is titled Forgive Me Amma? This is team 2 who went for it. What is your answer?
Ma'am, it's Dhanraj Pillai.
You're going to go with Dhanraj Pillai. Have you read this book or is it a wild guess?
Not read the book, but I know.
Let's have a look at the correct answer. Correct answer is also Dhanraj Pillai. I was just playing with you. That is the correct answer. Be a little more, smiling and confident when you answer that. This is the right answer, which means you scored 10 points on that. Brings us to the next question. Question 5 on the buzzer now. With which game would you associate the term Ruy Lopez? 5 seconds to attempt. Yes, we have an attempt from one of the teams. That's Team 4 who went for it. What is your answer?
Ma'am, chess.
Chess. You're aware of this terminology. May I
Yeah,
ask, what does it mean in a game of chess?
Ma'am, and it's like capturing of the pawn when it's going straight.
Let's have a look at the answer. This is the correct answer. It's an opening move in chess, which is the correct answer. Beautifully cracked by team number 4. A very, very confident answer and well deserved 10 points to you. We'll proceed in the game with the next question. Question number 6 on the buzzer. Connect the following personalities to a sport. Mana Patel, Sajan Prakash, Srihari Nataraj. This is team 1 who went for it again. What is your answer?
I'm swimming.
You're gonna go with swimming. These are all Indian swimmers. Is your answer. Can we have a look at the answer, please? This is the correct answer. These are all popular contemporary Indian swimmers. Some of them are Olympians. Is the correct answer. 10 points to you. We'll proceed with the next question. Here is question number 7 on the buzzer. Find the odd one out. Gatka, Silambam, Mardani Khel, Toda. Team 2 went for it on the buzzer. What's your answer?
Ma'am, it's Toda.
You're gonna go ahead with Toda, but can you give me a reason why? What sets it apart?
Archery game.
Alright, let's have a look at the correct answer. Yes, you're right. Toda is the odd one out. Others are all martial arts. 10 points to you. We'll quickly move ahead with the next question in the buzzer round. Question number 8 on your screen. Who defeated Fernando Meligeni of Brazil to win his only Olympic medal for India in tennis? Team number 1, that was a very quick attempt. What's your answer?
Leander Pace.
You're gonna go ahead with Leander Pace. Is that the right answer? We will know in a bit. Can we have a look at the answer? This is the correct answer. The only tennis Olympic medal for India came in 1996 Atlanta Olympics, won by Leander Pace. That's the correct answer. Beautiful quizzing witness there. 10 points to you. We are going to proceed in the game with the 9th question. Hands on the buzzer. Question number 9. M.A. Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai is also known by what single word name? This is team 1 again. This team is on fire. What's your answer?
Ma'am, Chepauk Stadium.
You're gonna go ahead with Chepauk Stadium. Is it the right answer though? Let's have a look. What a confident answer. What a great performance. Towards the end, you're picking it up and performing phenomenally. That is the correct answer. Plus 10 to you. Children, please remember, we have 3 more questions to go. The last 3 questions in the Telangana edition of Fit India Quiz. 30 points at stake. You never know, these 3 questions might actually make a difference on the scoreboard. Are you all ready? All set? Don't be nervous, be confident. We are going to go ahead with the 10th question on the buzzer now. Premanshu Chatterjee, Debashish Mohanty and most famously Anil Kumble are the only 3 Indians to have completed which achievement in a first class or higher level? Team 1, you went for it. Which achievement are we talking about?
Ma'am, they got their name listed in the Wisden's Cricketer Council.
That was quite a confident attempt and a confident answer, but is that right? Let's have a look. Here is the correct answer to this question. No, your answer is incorrect. There are others who have done the achievement that you just mentioned, but these 3 were the ones to get 10 wickets in an innings. That was the answer we were looking for. Unfortunately, wrong answer, which means it fetches you a -5. That's a risk you shouldn't have taken at this point in the game. But will it make a difference to the final tally? We'll know in about some time. Here is the penultimate question of today's quiz. Question number 11 on your screen now. What was the name of the first official mascot in the history of Olympic Summer Games? Team 2 went for it. What is the correct answer?
It is Waldi. W-A-L-D-I.
You're going to go ahead with Waldi. You think that's the first Summer Olympic mascot. Can we have a look at the answer? This is the correct answer. This was the 1976 Munich Games where a mascot was used in the Olympics for the very first time, and the dog mascot was called as Waldi, just like you said. This is 10 points to you. Brings us to the final question of Telangana edition of Fit India Quiz, coming up on your screen now. Here is the question. Lionel Messi wears the jersey number 10 for Paris Saint-Germain. True or false? Simply tell me whether the statement is right or wrong. Team number 1, go for it.
Ma'am, the statement is false.
You're going to go ahead and say it's false. So
he wears the number 30.
You think he wears the number 30?
Yes, ma'am.
Can we have a look at the answer, please? What a phenomenal answer. What a great performance witnessed here in this finale today by team number 1. You are right. I love the confidence with which you went for it. Yes, the statement is false. Just like you said, he wears 30 and not 10. What a great end to today's quiz. Before we move on to the scores, let's take a short break. We'll be back in a while.
లైఫ్లో ఛాలెంజెస్ ఎప్పుడైనా ఎక్కడైనా రావచ్చు. మరి మనం వాటిని ఎప్పుడు ఎదుర్కోగలం అంటే ఎప్పుడైతే మనం సిద్ధంగా ఉంటామో అప్పుడు. మనం హెల్దీ మరియు ఫిట్గా ఉంటే అప్పుడు మన సన్నాహాలు మరింత మెరుగ్గా ఉంటాయి. దీనికి కావాలి కొంచెం కష్టపడడం, ఇంకొంచెం అనుశాసనం. ప్రెజెంటింగ్ ఫిట్ ఇండియా మొబైల్ యాప్, మీ ఫిట్నెస్ గైడ్ మరియు పర్సనల్ హెల్త్ ట్రైనర్. మొట్టమొదటిసారి ఇప్పుడు భారతదేశంలో ప్రతి ఒక్కరూ వారి ఫిట్నెస్ స్కోర్ని చూసుకుని వాళ్ళు ఎంత ఫిట్గా ఉన్నారో తెలుసుకోవచ్చు. మీరు మీ వయసు ప్రకారంగా మీ ఫిట్నెస్ స్కోర్ని పరీక్షించుకోవచ్చు. ఈ సౌకర్యం ప్రత్యేకంగా మీకోసం మొదటిసారి ప్రవేశపెడుతున్నారు. ఈ యాప్ మీ ఫిట్నెస్ రొటీన్ని ట్రాక్ చేసి మొత్తం డేటాని స్టోర్ చేస్తుంది. దీని ద్వారా మీరు మీ ప్రోగ్రెస్ చూడవచ్చు మరియు ఇంకా ఫిట్గా అవడానికి కొత్త చిట్కాలు నేర్చుకోవచ్చు. ఈ యాప్ సహాయంతో మీకు మీరే సొంత ట్రైనర్ అవ్వచ్చు. దాని తర్వాత మీ ఫిట్నెస్ రొటీన్ని సిద్ధం చేయడానికి మీకు సహాయం చేస్తాం. ఫిట్నెస్ లోకంలో అడుగు పెట్టండి, మోటివేట్ అవ్వండి, అలాగే అప్డేట్గా ఉండండి. ఇంకా ఒక మంచి విషయం ఏంటంటే ఈ సౌకర్యాల యొక్క లాభాన్ని మీరు పొందండి పూర్తిగా ఫ్రీగా. కేవలం మీ ఆండ్రాయిడ్ లేదా యాపిల్ డివైస్లో మన ఈ యాప్ యొక్క హిందీ ఇంగ్లీష్ వర్షన్ను డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకుని మొదలు పెట్టేయండి. మీరు ఫిట్గా ఉండాలి అన్న కల ఒకే ఒక్క క్లిక్ దూరంలో ఉంది.
ఫిట్నెస్ కి డోస్ आधा घंटा रोज.
We are back after the break to the grand final of Fit India Quiz Telangana edition, presented by Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Ministry of Education with Fit India Mission in celebration of Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav. Let me remind you that you too can download the Fit India mobile app from the Play Store or the App Store and be fit every minute, every day. Now it's time to see the scores, the final scores. One last look. Oh my God, what are the odds of that happening at the end of a state final after a nail-biting buzzer round like that? 1 and 2, you have tied up for the top position with exactly
55 points.
Team 3, 35. Team 4, you're at 20 points. I must say that also is a very good performance in the state finals. So we're going to go ahead and decide the tie between the top 2 positions. We'll see who's going to win this game. Here are the rules for the tiebreaker round.
Tiebreaker. Each question on the buzzer. First team to buzz and answer correctly wins the tie. If the team buzzes and answers incorrectly, the other team wins the tie. Quizmaster's decision is final.
Team 1 and Team 2, you've heard the tiebreaker rules. Hands on the buzzer because we're going to decide the tie now. here is your question. Who won the gold medal in the men's javelin F64/44 final with a world record throw of 68.55 meters at the Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games? Team number 1, you went for it on the buzzer and you look extremely happy, elated and confident. What is the correct answer to this question?
Ma'am, it's Untitled.
You have went for it on the buzzer. You did not wait for me to finish the question. You sounded really confident when you went for it. And you have answered Untitled. You could have waited for me to finish the question at least. Was that a risky move? Let's have a look at the answer. That is the correct answer. I do understand the excitement. I would like to request you to get back to your chairs. That is the correct answer, which means Team 1, Jubilee Hills Public School, Hyderabad, you are the winners for Telangana edition of Fit India Quiz. Congratulations. Yes, please be seated. It's important that you maintain the decorum. Alright. Team 2, there is absolutely no need to look so disappointed. I could see that you also went for it for the buzzer in a fraction of a second, but they were slightly faster than you. That's exactly what happens in a game format like a quiz. That doesn't take anything away from you. You have performed equally well, and in the eyes of me and the viewers as well, you're also the winners of this game. But for sake of competition, we are recognizing you as the first runner-up of today's quiz. So we are going to quickly move on to the final segment of today's quiz, that is the prize distribution ceremony. This will happen right now. Kendriya Vidyalaya Dundigal, with that phenomenal performance in today's quiz, you have emerged as the second runner-up in Fit India Quiz Telangana edition. Ayush Kumar Nayak and Avital Tovar, representing Kendriya Vidyalaya, you are taking home a cash prize of 5,000 rupees, while the school will get a cash prize of 50,000 rupees. Congratulations to the both of you. Teja Vidyalaya Kodad, believe me when I say there is nothing more satisfying for a quiz master to witness than two equally competitive teams go for each other's throat at the final question of the quiz. And you were that equally competent team who missed out on the final question. It doesn't mean anything. It simply means a few numbers are changed on your certificate. You're also today's winners in my eyes. For sake of the competition, you are the first runners-up of today's quiz. Venugopal CH and Prashant Reddy Stella, you're going to take home a cash prize of 10,000 rupees. While Teja Vidyalaya will get a cash prize of 1 lakh rupees. Congratulations, many congratulations to the both of you. And the winner for the Telangana edition of Fit India Quiz State Finals is none other than Vinayak Bharadwaj and Mohak Dugar from Jubilee Hills Public School, Hyderabad, absolutely dominating the game consistently throughout the quiz. You're going to take home a cash prize of 25,000 rupees. Also, the school will get a cash prize of 2,50,000 rupees. Congratulations to the both of you on that phenomenal performance in today's quiz. Team Jubilee Hills, congratulations on making it to the national finals of Fit India Quiz from the state of Telangana. Team, please remember, there will be an element of live fitness round in the national finals. So it's not just your grey cells that you're going to train, you'll also need to train your body to be competent for the national finals of Fit India Quiz. It's going to air on Star Sports and Hotstar. With this, we are at the close of the grand final of Fit India Quiz Telangana edition. A big thank you to the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports and Ministry of Education for giving all of us, especially the children of India, the opportunity to be on a platform like this. This is me, Meghavi Manchunath, signing off, and don't forget the magical mantra, Fitness Kiddos, Aadha Ghanta Roz.